He was caught up in the Spirit, and before his eyes, the veil between heaven and hell opened. 7 trumpets echoed through the heavens. Stars fell like flaming torches. Bizarre creatures came out of the abyss, and a throne of fire judged the living and the dead. This is no ordinary vision. It is the most frightening prophecy of all time. This is the vision of the apocalypse. If you like spiritual mysteries, biblical revelations, and hidden secrets, like us, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell. Because what you're going to hear now could change the way you see the world. John was the last of the living disciples. Isolated on the island of Patmos, he was no longer a young man. But it was precisely there, in the solitude and darkness of his cave, that he saw the end of all things. The Bible says, "I was caught up in the Spirit on the day of the Lord." From then on, time ceased to exist. And what he saw was a scene that not even the greatest horror movies have dared to show. John describes a throne surrounded by lightning, thunder, and voices. Around it, 24 elders with golden crowns, creatures with eyes on all sides, and in the center, the one whose face no one dares to describe. The book closed with 7 seals was in his hands. But who would be worthy to open it? When the Lamb opened the first seals, the 4 horsemen appeared. Each one carried a sentence. The white, conquest. The red, war. The black, famine. The pale, death. These knights are not myths. They are spiritual archetypes that walk the earth to this day. John saw the pit of the abyss open up. Out of it came creatures that looked like locusts, with human faces, women's hair, lions' teeth, and scorpions' tails. They couldn't kill, but they tortured for 5 months those who did not have the seal of God. A pregnant woman, dressed as the sun, is chased by an enormous red dragon. He tries to devour her child, but is defeated by Michael and his angels. This battle is a reflection of a much larger war, between good and evil, between heaven and hell. John saw a beast rising from the sea. It received power from the dragon and forced everyone to worship it. No one could buy or sell unless they had the mark. The number? 666. A symbol that to this day sends shivers down the spine. Heaven and earth fled before him, and the dead, great and small, stood before the throne. Books were opened, and also the book of life. Those whose names were not in the book were thrown into the lake of fire. But not everything ends in destruction. John saw a new heaven and a new earth, and God wiped away every tear from his eyes. The apocalypse is not just terror. It's a warning, a chance, a wake-up call. If this video spoke to you, leave your like, subscribe, and comment below. Are you ready for the end? Until the next mystery.